So let's actually break into some film. So this is the stuff that everyone likes to see or down at left and right. Tom Brady. He didn't perform his best. No, no one will say that. Didn't look great at all. But break this down. Plus, what messed up? What did he do? What's going on here?
Well, this was actually a well-designed play where they did play action. You have two basically crossing routes with Godwin and Evans. Evans obviously wins his matchup, and guess what you're doing? You're creating space because of the run action, and obviously Mike Evans is open because you have a design play to get him open. Just unfortunate with the missed throw. I think Brady was obviously thinking, "Hey, let me just lay this one up here for Mike so he doesn't drop it," you know. But obviously, put too much on it and led him out of bounds. So that's something you don't want to see. And these are the type of things that has to be cleaned up. Absolutely. And this is one of the few times where they actually designed the play properly to get this kind of separation. I mean, how many times do we see Mike Evans get this wide open? Not often, right? Usually you have to make a tight window throw or a high difficulty throw. I mean, this was a good play, and you need to see more of it.
Yeah, it is frustrating to see him miss this because he's wide the hell open. I mean, there's no one over there. There's nothing but space. The safety ended up going with Godwin because the game before he had every damn target known to man. It's wide open. It's a gimme. It's a touchdown. Brady just missed it. I mean, yeah, maybe Mike Evans can make a miraculous toe tap or toe drag, but it didn't happen. But the reality of it, we scored in this drive. We ended up scoring. Who the hell cares if it happened then or it happened 4 plays later? The end result, you want to score a touchdown, and they did in that drive. So I'm not going to get too mad at that, even though it is bad by Brady. He got to execute this. Now, this is another incompletion to Brady or to Mike Evans from Brady, but tell me about this high level throw and how hard this is to complete and why this is what the Buccaneers offensive coordinator asked Brady to do on a week in and week out basis. Hence, quotes. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, and this is unfortunate. I mean, this is what Brady usually has to complete on, most downs because this offense doesn't really scheme guys open like we've seen at times. I mean, it's just inconsistent with it. So you're asking your quarterback to make these kind of throws, and usually Tom Brady does make these throws because he's Tom Brady. And I think at times the offense relies on that too heavily. They're asking this guy to be perfect, and he's just not. That's not the case. But this is the right read. Obviously, you have Mike Evans one on one. You're expecting Tom to put this in a very small window where Mike can make this play. Now your other options, maybe you throw it to Julio Jones in the flat,
Yeah.
but still, this is you read touchdown to check down, and obviously he read touchdown. He has it, but it just again, it's the accuracy just wasn't there. But again, look at what you're asking
Yeah.
for. You're trying to drop this into a pin needle, pretty much. I mean, that's tough to do.
Yeah. And this is the crap that people, oh, Tom Brady sucked. He sucked. This is an elite level throw. Kyle Trask ain't making this damn throw. This is an opposite hash throw. He's reading the safety. Where is he going to go? Is he going to come in close? Is he going to be one on one versus Mike Evans? Oh hell, if it's one on one, I'm going with my guy all day. And look at this, the timing on it. He's getting rid of it right now as Mike Evans making the cut. Tom Brady sucks, just sucks ass. And then yes, it's not the most accurate pass, but it's going right towards the pylon. It's going where it needs to be. The timing's off just slightly, but the amount of, I mean, the ability to make this throw is insane. To get it on a line like that, because if he undercuts this and tries to drive it, this guy can probably come underneath and knock it down. So
Right.
it's a timing throw. It's an elite level passing throw. It just didn't happen. Okay, guys. So you can't get mad at this one necessarily.
Mhm.
Yes, it's usually a throw he makes, but you're comparing him to like God level, and then I don't know who else. And
Mm.
he is a real guy. He's a real human being. He's going through a lot of shit. And then you see throws like this. This guy's right here in the throwing window. Brady knows he's going to throw this guy open. This is insanity. This is the biggest play of the first drive. And then Godwin kind of makes a break tackle there. Huge gainer. But this is all because of Brady knowing where the hell the guy's going to be. A younger quarterback, a guy doesn't know how to throw into space. They're not making this throw. This is how Brady can win you games and will win you games if you give him the opportunity to and setting it up well. But we're just not doing that on a week and week basis. I'm going to keep saying that.
Mhm. No, agreed. And again, this was again another good play because You're attacking the middle of the field. The play action is a nice concept. You bring in those linebackers a little bit. So that slight hesitation by number 40 is because of the play action. It holds that guy there. It gives enough time and space for Chris Godwin to come across that middle. But like you said, it's a ridiculous throw by Tom Brady. This is why he's the GOAT. And I think at times the offense relies on this too heavily to think that he's going to make these passes every single down. And it's just not the case. And that's why you need to do things where you scheme people open like you're going to see here, where you have motion, you have a quick screen, and obviously, Godwin's going to run it. And you look at the space. There's space there. You're out of shotgun. You fake the run to one direction, get those linebackers to move, and you get a nice big play because of it, or at least a considerable gain. And that's what you want to see from a Buccaneers offense, especially on 1st and 10.
And two huge concepts are just reasonings behind doing this quick pass. We saw this shit in 2020 when we won the Super Bowl. We had no running game as well. What do we do to create a running game? Quick passes like this. This was usually to Antonio Brown, Godwin. When Godwin was hurt, we had to do it to AB. But you didn't run the ball well, so you found ways to run to make an illusion of a running game. This is a running game. This is what our running game should be. And guess what? From the shotgun. I want to see this early and often. I'm tired of our I formation. If it's going to be I formation, it better be a play action fake.
Mhm.
But I mean, shotgun, you can do play action RPOs too. But this should be our type of running game. And then also, I want to highlight Mr. 60, Nick Leverett. Look at the emotion. Look at the hustle. Look, he initially gets this guy. Oh, damn. And then Game Pass was just sucking, guys. So I'm sorry for the terrible quality. But he initially gets this guy and then drags him into the safety coming down underneath and just throws his ass to the ground. I love it. And then look at the passion. I'm starting now, ready to just take this job and run with it. That's what I want to see as my left guard. Luke Gedeke, he's going to get his opportunity again, but Nick Leverett, he took his opportunity. He ran with it.
Mhm. Yeah, absolutely. And you can go to the next play. Yeah, definitely Leverett is a factor. And again, you'll see it here as we go to this next play. Same thing. You have a trips to the top of the screen. So obviously you're spreading out the defense. You're giving a look of a run to potentially the left side, with Fournette, lined up where he is. So again, just that little subtle fake there, it holds those people in place. You see 40 go to the left
Yep.
because of that small subtlety. It opens up the opportunity for Rashad Perriman to catch this ball, but also have a running lane. And you use the athleticism of your offensive line to get out in space and create blocks. Big play. And obviously, you get inside the red zone there. This is execution, but also making execution easier for your playmakers to make plays. That is something that needs to continue to take place. And we saw the Buccaneers do this over and over again, which was a great sign that, hey, it's working. Let's continue to attack a weakness. They ran it so much that eventually Baltimore said, no, we're not going to let you have it. And I think that was on the next play after this
Yep.
one to Rashad White get stopped for no gain, but at least they're understanding, let's make them adjust and do something off of that. But the problem was Byron didn't do anything off of it later in the game, and that cost them.
And this is the type of stuff that I'm talking about with being simple. Simple, complex, then simple. What I mean by simple is this is the easiest of simple. You're just throwing a quick short pass to a wide receiver in the flats. That's as simple can get. You can't get an easier pass unless it's like just handing it off to the running back. But the complexity of it is you're doing a quick initial to Lenny Fournette could be to Fournette. So complexity, they got to think.
Yeah.
What makes it even more simple is let the blockers do what they got to do. Just get in front, get in front, get in front. Make it simple again. This guy just has to catch it and run behind his blockers. Simple, complex, simple. Make the defense think something. Don't just give away what the hell you're doing on every down.
There you have it, guys. That is some of our film study from the live stream this past week. So be sure to check out our live streams. Usually they're going to be either after the game, right after the game, or later on the week. But this is some of the content that you guys can see during our live streams if you haven't checked that out. So please be sure to hit the like button, comment down below what you thought of this video. And with that said, until the next one.